Hello, Jeff here. Today we're going to take a look at a brand new house. I'm going to show you why I think this one is an exceptional standard, which is very pleasing to see. This was built 2023 and it's got full PV on the roof and is sustainable. It's a standard construction with cedar cladding on the outside. So it's into the hallway here. One of the things I look for is continuity of ceiling finishes and for the continuity of paintwork. So you can see also there I've got my spirit level. I have checked the floors and some of the walls for samples and they have all turned out to be very flat. Another thing I look at is the threshold of the doors, make sure the doors are nice and square, and I shine my torch up and down wall finishes just to make sure they're all nice and perfect. And you can see that the paint finishes on these walls are all nice and even. Into one of the bedrooms, and you can see that the flooring is finished. It's got underfloor heating and all the sockets and switches nice and square, nice and trim. Looking over at the window details here again, nice and square. Looking up at the top, looking for any drips or stains, and nothing. Ceilings, nothing popped at all. So good continuity. Looking at the doors, one of the things to look at the doors is how well the chippy has done the cutting in. So excellent job on that. Has it got all the screws in it? That's always another giveaway. Yes, yes. Great chopping in as well. And this door closes perfectly and it's nice and square. So continuity of the doors is another good sign of good workmanship inside a new build. So into the main sort of living area, again, nice plain walls. Take a look with the torch upon the ceilings. Everything's fine. One or two popped ceiling things here. That's kind of what we would expect. But again, the paint finishes in here are really, really even. All the floors in here are square, so you can shine your torch on the floor as well, looking for any undulations, and there's nothing there. So there's shining the torch. Into the kitchen, again, making sure everything's nice and square and plumb, which it is. Another thing I do like to look at is the plumbing under sinks. Often they are sometimes loose because everybody is rushing around. And even the finishing details in the cupboard themselves are pretty good. You know, these holes have been cut really well. So it's all looking really, really good. So we've got no wobble there in the taps. Looking into the window reveals on this window, there's a slight bleed there. So there might be something outside there which might be a problem. Going to the back doors, we check for the back doors. Again, we're looking for continuity of workmanship, and that door opens really nice and smoothly. The channel is nice and clear, but yeah, all finished really nicely. The sink, again, good continuity. Door, is that the same? Yeah, absolutely perfect. So everything is looking really, really good. So in houses I've been to before, you start noticing that the sockets aren't quite even, that the skirting boards aren't quite made up properly. I mean, look at the mitre on that, that's really, really good. So good continuity, good carpentry, all gives this very good impression that this build is very good. Even still got the plastic on the covers. There's a little bit of scuffing on the walls, but that's not bad. You know, we can live with that. Into the bathrooms, what we're looking at again to make sure that the floor is nice and even, which it is. Okay, the radiators, are they firmly fixed? Yep, they're good. Again, the paintwork finish, really nice. The toilet is firm. Always give the toilet a little tap. Yep, that's good. I do like to make sure that there's no drop in pressure when more than one appliance is run. That's always a sign, and that there's no glugging. So we're going to flush the loo as well. Yeah, all sitting nicely. It's very good. And again with the shower trays, checking the seals. That works. I have run the shower already. I won't test it now because I'll get my camera wet. Again, a nice little detail here. That slides together really well. The other thing you'll notice, I have got my shoe covers on. Something I always try to make sure I do to keep houses nice and tidy if they've painted them and done them up tidily. Here's another good detailing here where you get laminate flooring around the boards, because you've got the different trades here, look, and everything cuts in really nicely. Everything's been done in the right order. Again, floor nice and flat, there's underfloor heating there. We need to check the certification for that. But again, really good continuity. I'll show you outside the window. This is the design on the outside, so it's got a metal roof. And again, you can see on this one, very good detailing on their roofing details. Really nice detailing around the windows. Again, another good sign is look at the quality of that brickwork. Right, it's effervescing a little bit, but yeah, really good, neat finishes all round. I thought I would show you that because often we go into new houses and we think, yeah, this is a new house, this will be great, but actually you can find all sorts of things that start leading you to believe that things are not quite right. And workmanship is absolutely everything on new builds. If the doors are not right and the floors are not right and the lights are not square and the sockets are loose, then what about the plumbing? What about the heating? You know, what is going to happen with all those? I did just want to show you the heating system in this. Full PV on the roof. So this is the inverter. This comes down now to a battery which has an indicator on it, and from there, if that's full, that would then go out to the grid. The house has got a air source heat pump, so the PV runs the air source heat pump, which then feeds into the hot water cylinder. Again, the plumbing for these, we're looking at the ton dishes and all the pressure systems, make sure they are up to scratch, which they are. Good thing to do, look at the jointing. Just look at the layout of the plumbing as well, how it's been thought through. It's nice and even, parallel pipes, no clutter, all very well laid out. So this is a really good design, really good workmanship. And then we get to all the valves here. And then this is the rain harvesting box. So all the rainwater goes to a rain harvester and then that's used again. The developer said that, you know, they're very pleased with the way that this has all gone together. The tank systems now are much, much better than they used to be, and really feels that the value for money that people see in sustainable design and workmanship really is making his houses stand out in this quite quiet market. So I think this is a great success story. I think it shows that people can do good work when they really want to, and that if you've got good pride in your job, then you really, really can produce really good houses. So I hope you've liked this little tour that I've done. If you're liking the channel, please do like and subscribe. And there's some other videos here, which I hope you will also enjoy. Until next time, see you later.